Hey guys, and today I'm in the Audi TT RS. Now I've done previously reviews on the TT and the TTS. Now I've got the TT RS. What's different? Well, it's got an inline 5-cylinder 2.5 turbocharged with 400 horsepower, and they say 0 to 100 in 3.7 seconds. That's incredible. And of course, quattro all-wheel drive. In terms of looks, not a lot different. It's got the full single frame honeycomb grille at the front, got a fixed rear wing, and it's got a diffuser. I think it needs a little bit more standout stuff, especially once we get this on the road, and you'll see just how different it is. Interior, it's very similar as well. It's got two nipples here on the steering wheel. Yeah, well, it is a TT, right? Anyway, one is for the drive select mode on this side, so you can scroll through that and start and choose which mode you want. And the other is a start button, so let's actually start it up. I'm not going to do the usual walk around as we do with cars because this car's been around a while and you know it. You can go and look at the other reviews if you want a little bit more details about interior space and comfort. But it's got sports seats in here, and it's got a button down here for the sports exhaust. So let's just listen to that. That's standard, right? And then you press it. Quite a bit difference. 7-speed S-tronic gearbox. And let's go straight into dynamic mode. Yeah, it's in dynamic, and we'll go over into manual. No, let's put it into sports first, see how that does. Yeah, it does pretty well actually. Wowzers! Oh my god! So they're not kidding when they say 0 to 100 in 3.7. Oh my god! And it's the torque. Okay. So it's not just the initial acceleration, but it's the continuing acceleration. You can hear that whistling noise that you get from Audis, but oh my lord. It's not so much a smack in the back. It's not like it's not pulverizing. It's kind of relentlessly building. And it's very torquey. So, and wow, I'm in 4th gear and still it's giving me plenty of go. So actually the gearbox does a pretty good job on its own. Wowzers. This car is, the TT is a car that is often easily dismissed compared to some of the more sportier brethren in the Audi range, the RS models. This of course is an RS model, but you get things, like the RS3, the RS6, RS7 are awesome machines. Let's go into manual. I want to use the paddles. So we're now into 3rd gear. But this car is not to be dismissed. It's got quattro, of course, all-wheel drive. There's a little logo at the front, very prominent logo, in fact, the quattro logo at the front. But a little bit of understeer, you'd expect, little bit, but very, very grippy. Lots and lots of grip. I mean, to be honest, I don't think the steering is doing justice to the level of grip that's available and the road holding that's available. The body control is excellent. But the steering to me is just a little bit too light. I wish it was had a little bit more heft to it. And easy to punch past cars so easily, and so reassuring to know that the grip is there. Brakes are good too. Yeah, with the paddles it's more fun. Actually, to be honest, the gearbox was probably doing a better job by itself. But it's just a little bit more fun from a driving point of view to use the paddles. You see, because I'm changing now, it's got so much torque that I keep thinking, I need a lower gear, but actually you don't need a lower gear because it's got torque even in 3rd and 4th gear. So I've gone into 2nd, and really, it doesn't need it. No, can't get past this. So I'm going to go up into 3rd. Guy's hogging the entire road. He's making sure that I don't go past for some reason. He's taking a racing line through that apex. That's so bizarre. It's a Toyota pickup. But yeah, it's got so much torque in 3rd and 4th gear, and I have a sort of instinctive tendency to go down into 2nd, and really there's just no need for it because 3rd, like, all right, let's leave it in 3rd and go for an overtake now. Wowzers! I was out of 3rd like that into 4th. Honestly, I don't know why I'm going into 2nd. Got a ton of torque, really incredible. This turbo is really working hard. Keep them on boil, and you got all the forward momentum. You can, whoa! The brakes are good, but They need a little bit of encouragement. But oh boy, I'm enjoying this, I'll tell you that much. The grip is phenomenal. It really is incredible. You know, there's no movement at all. It's fairly neutral throughout, fairly neutral, but under power, you do get a little bit of, I hesitate to call it understeer because it's so minute, it's so subtle that it's almost unfair to call it that, but technically, I guess that's what it is. But it's push on, you know, so now, you know, but you can, you can control it on the throttle as well as the steering, which is very responsive and very accurate. I just wish there was more heft to it. I could do with a little bit more weight to it. A little bit more sportification for the steering, I think. But one thing that doesn't need any more sportification is the ride. It's incredibly firm. Even in comfort mode, of course, you get, you know, that thing is just, look, as you can see from that. We are going over a bunch of yellow lines though. You know, even in comfort mode, where well, you can just really, you know, push the throttle out of a corner, and it will just, the grip is there, and then the momentum is just relentless. It just carries you out, you know. And I could probably go quicker into the corners as well. It's just that I wish the steering just gave me a little bit more reassurance in order to do that. But I certainly think the grip is there, and the brakes, you know, they could be a little more bitier. Could be a little bit more bitier in sports mode, particularly. It'd be nice to have a little bit more. All right, yeah, there they are. But wow, that was quick. We're already into the village. So I was saying about the ride that really it's always firm. It's always on. So even when it's in comfort mode, it's still very, very firm. And so that might be the one thing that might put you off. The other thing that might put you off is 307,000 dirhams. Yep, that's the price. I'll put the dollar thing in later. That's including the new GCC wide VAT though, so that's something. So 307,000 dirhams. Fair bit of money, but quite an impressive car. Very impressive car. And there are other things that you could probably get for that. So it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because it is a TT, and I think that, you know, one thing they could have done, I mean, my only couple of gripes, I think the steering could be heavier. Certainly in sports mode, they could firm it up, leave it like this for normal driving. The ride in comfort mode, conversely, the ride in comfort mode could be a little bit more pliant. But aside from those things, I think the looks of the car, they could have done something a little bit more aggressive with it to really make it stand out from the TT and the TTS. You know, very nice old Datsun there. I don't know, maybe borrow a styling cue from the R8, maybe a blade or something, maybe more ground effects, maybe more side skirting or something to make it a little bit more aggressive. But other than that, an amazing little car, incredibly quick. I mean, shockingly quick. I mean, jaw-droppingly quick, as you saw. So, phenomenal, the speed. And the speed it can carry through corners, equally phenomenal. So there you go, a quick drive review of the Audi TT RS. What a machine. Check it out, it's here now. Go down to dealers and take it for a test drive. Tell them we sent you. Thanks so much for watching. Do continue to follow us. Tell us what you thought of this review, and do continue to follow us on motoringme.com and all of the social media channels. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course YouTube. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then please do like, share, and subscribe. And you can also follow me. You don't have to, but it would be nice to see you there. I'll put my @ signs up there as well. Thanks so much for watching. Until the next one.